And it's Lauren James and Chelsea who get us underway here at Villa Park. Boosted by a very strong transfer window. And the club continuing to show commitment to growing the women's game and challenging for every competition. Macario, Aggie Beaver-Jones in the starting lineup for just the 5th time this season. Ashley Lawrence, one of the other players who returns as one of 5 changes that Sonia Bonpastor has made ahead of this match. And Rachel Daly running into her opposing number in Catalina Macario. Trying to turn, and Macario putting a very quick stop. Sabrina D'Angelo between the sticks for Aston Villa. There's a quick touch of the ball from Lucy Parker, who returns to the starting 11. He's had a huge amount of bad luck with injuries over the course of the last few seasons. It's Aston Villa who are charging forward, and Niamh Charles back to prevent the Aston Villa attack getting any further forward. Sarah Mayling, 4th season at Aston Villa, under pressure. Natalia Arroyo saying this is a dream role. Confident that her team can deliver a dream start for her. She did admit, though, it wasn't the time to put too much pressure on her players, make too many big changes ahead of this match as Aston Villa lose possession. Right. Bjorn. I do feel this is a Chelsea side that's being engineered for Champions League success. Something they've come so close to. Particularly the addition of Kira Walsh, who watches on from the bench today. Her success with Barcelona, and she brought to their teams for the 2 Champions League trophies they won. And the strength and depth of this Chelsea squad is something no other side in the WSL have been able to mimic. Parker, well, it's Jones running out of space. Doesn't want to keep the ball in play. Right. It's been a full 1 year at Chelsea for Natalie Bjorn, signing from Everton in the January window this time last year. I've been afraid to dip into the bank in the January window. We don't see too many other clubs do, as Chelsea now charging forward. And just a miscommunication on the side from Gulu Leighton. And Niamh Charles trying to catch up. And the ball played just too early. As well to shrug off Mailing. And the reverse fixture of this game, first game of the season. And despite Chelsea leading for the majority of the game, you always felt like Aston Villa could get back into it. Finishing in the end 1-0. And James, the high press. And Chelsea and England fans delighted to see the return of Lauren James back from calf injury. And 2 league starts before today. Parker just taking her time on the ball. Eventually will go back to her goalkeeper. Mailing. It's Charles who gets there first. Daly. Confident clearance from Millie Bright, who will try and run the ball out to the side. Joanna Litton-Canalid with the only goal the last time these two met. It was at Meadow Park. Byings. To Daly. Good spell of possession for Aston Villa. Quite comfortable with working things on that far touchline. Chelsea packing out the away end here at Villa Park. Villa and find themselves in a good spell of control. Slippy with possession there, and that's opened the door up for Lauren James, charging through and, well, sandwiched. And Lucy Parker is back up to her feet. Just well to close the door. Hannah Patton, who loses out. And then hard work from Lucy Parker, a really firm shoulder as both go to the ground. Aston Villa, they can't afford to make mistakes in possession like that. This is a formidable Chelsea side. They will happily make them pay for any individual errors themselves. So rare to see Chelsea making any mistakes, proving themselves to be so strong individually as well, physically intense, and with plenty of options and hungry options on the bench as well. For Beaver Jones, and she will get there. She's having to go backwards. Captain Cuthbert. Right, trying to make something happen, and going right in, stretching her leg out. Couldn't reach the ball. So much attacking impetus in this squad, and Sadie Beever-Jones has been assigned to the bench on so many occasions this season, performing so strongly when she's been given the opportunity, though. 5 goals in the league. Lawrence. The international forced to go backwards. Right. Aston Villa. And Rachel Daly doing well. Grant. Defending from Neve Charles. Just doing better, Aston Villa, in working those wide areas. First corner of the game, going the way of the home side. Jill Byings. Line from Bayern Munich, is it short? Pick it up again. It's good from Aston Villa, but Lauren James there to pick the pocket. Recycled by Mailing. James having to do her defensive duties there. Kirsty Hanson can find a way through. And Hannah Hampton between the sticks once again for Chelsea. Started every league game so far this season. 8 clean sheets. Beginning of last season, Chelsea have recorded at least 5 more clean sheets and conceded at least 5 fewer goals than any other side away from home in the WSL. Byings. Oh, an error from Hampton, who's having to backtrack here. And a firm hand. Well, the door opening up for Aston Villa. An error from Hannah Hampton. And a firm hand to recover the situation. Gabby Nunes seeing the opportunity to try and lob the keeper. Well, they don't get many opportunities. They haven't scored in any home WSL game against Chelsea, Aston Villa. How much will they be following that missed chance there? Lawrence. Nobbs. And Nobbs are never present in the league for Aston Villa. Third season. Claret and blue. Southampton. Right. To really get started this game. Lawrence. Jones out wide. Back to Bjorn. Opportunity for Macario. James! And deflected out for a corner. And once again, it's Lucy Parker. Back in the matchday squad and really proving her value. Trying to close the space that Lauren James has sighted. Macario trying to get it onto her preferred foot, had just taken a little bit too long. And corner now for Chelsea. Macario to take. Curling ball headed onto the roof of the net. Bjorn trying to find position. It comes off the back of her head. Just one goal in the league so far this season. That was in the 7-0 thrashing of Crystal Palace. Then Aston Villa escape. Brighton. And goes for ball from the Aston Villa players. James trying to wriggle free. From Byings. Clear. Free kick as Millie Bright. Her arms around Gabby Nunes. Chelsea perspective. Only 3 shots in the first 19 minutes of this game. Two in the way of Chelsea. And Smolitz finds space. Well to feed that ball direct. Hold on to the possession though, Aston Villa. Advantage played. Macario. James is through again. Just too much on that ball. Will it fall to the feet of Guro Wrighton? And that goes out for a throw. Sights on it and guiding it away from the feet of Guro Wrighton. And Charles. It's her 3rd league start of the season. And it will be a Chelsea corner again. Ball played short. Macario looks up. Nice delivery. A turn. And, well, the final shot from Erin Cuthbert going wide. Really nice placement from Macario. Charles was there in space, but just couldn't guide it goalwards. And, well, that would have been something superb from Cuthbert. Unable to hit the target. Goals this season against West Ham and Everton. Trying to set up herself there. Still unable to keep it in. Trying to put D'Angelo under some form of pressure. Lawrence. Nobbs. Just gets there, much to the delight of the home crowd. To Parker, who were so involved in the first 22 minutes of this game. Aston Villa are finding the space. Chelsea, who are moving forward though. Righton. Eva Jones. Over to Righton. Ball pinging around. And Giles Emotions down, trying to force the ball towards the teammates. Prize of handball on the Chelsea squad. Park is now under pressure and forced to send this out for a Chelsea throw on the near side. Bright. Just haven't been as clean in possession as I've become used to seeing. So their relief though. Aston Villa struggling to keep hold of the ball themselves. And another opportunity now for Chelsea, who looked so threatening from the last corner. Force something here from a set piece. Macario, one arm raised. Made it short last time. Direct this time, headed up. No one there to force it over the line though. Grazing the head of Millie Bright. And surely, well, someone should have been there to poke it home for Chelsea. The ball stopped dead. And, well, it was a second before Sabrina D'Angelo got both her hands to it. Chelsea so threatening from set pieces. Here's Beaver Jones on the end of a ball from Hampton, and that's really good defensive work from Aston Villa. Beaver Jones bearing towards goal. Perfectly set up by Hannah Hampton. And Mullets able just to match the pace. And she was hopefully looking towards referee Lisa Ben as Beaver Jones, but nothing given. The referee at WSL National League level for the men. We saw Chelsea's 3-0 win over Liverpool. It's the last time she took charge of a game that involved Chelsea. Chelsea doing well so far to mark these attacking players out of the game. Why I think Beaver Jones wanted a penalty. I believe that she was pulled down. Her arm interlinked with Nora Mullets. Aston Villa's best chance of the game as Abby Nunes tried to lob Hannah Hampton. She was able to, with one firm palm, deny the Brazilian international. Mailing and Nobbs stood over this free kick for Aston Villa. Mailing to take. And no, some blue shirts there to meet it. It was all the cream away kiss of Chelsea. Foul throw from Ashley Lawrence. Aston Villa regain some ground. It's a nice turn from Kirsty Hansen, who's now bearing down towards the Chelsea goal. Mailing takes a look up. Yet again, just not another confident clearance at all by any means from Millie Bright. Ball from Lauren James as well. Macario still on her feet, driving forward. Lawrence has arrived in support. Maggie Beaver Jones is ahead. We've got Guru Wrighton on the other side. Need Charles there as well. Cuthbert taking her time, looking for her options. Backwards through Cat's eye. James back to her feet. Find a way through, and at the minute failing. Scores back even further by Aston Villa. Time. Down by Charles. And flag was up. On the near side. Not a huge amount in it, but I think Charles just starting her run a little too early. Over 30 minutes played, and a first half an hour that Natalia Arroyo, I'm sure, will be quite content with. She said it's okay and good to be disappointed with the first half of the season the club had. It shows that they have clear standards set for themselves, and now is the time to begin to build on that. Speaking very passionately and with quite a lot of energy pre-match, and her excitement for the wider project here at Aston Villa. Well, it's Hudson forced all the way up to the byline, can't keep the ball in, and that's out for a Chelsea goal kick. Scored in the FA Cup game against Bristol Rovers. As Kira Walsh watches on. Available from the bench today. All the paperwork done in time. And the two-time Champions League winner arriving here at Chelsea. The final day drama in the transfer window. So window well and truly won. Either side playing in cream and blue. From Rachel Daly, and Chelsea starting to turn the screw in terms of possession, but it's Aston Villa who are coming forward. A rush to get back on the ball, and it is cleared in the end. It's again just not looking too confident, the Chelsea back line, and return ball in from Aston Villa, wide by Jordan Nobbs. No goals this season for Aston Villa. It's a really nice initial turn from Rachel Daly coming from deep, and just not the clearance that Millie Bright would have wanted. And no one there to get on the end of the ball lofted into the area by Jordan Nobbs. Now of Aston Villa able to exploit the space left on the near side, with Casey Hansen's pace able to get around Ashley Lawrence on this near side. Time. Pressure from behind, and another opportunity now for Aston Villa. Here's Daly, support arriving, Grant, and well, the flag is up. Flying in was Chastity Grant. Scored against Manchester City last time out, and once again very close indeed. But the flag up from the assistant on the far side. Bayern showing a huge amount of strength in the midfield to win the ball back in the first place. That's that bravery and proactiveness that Natalia Arroyo spoke about pre-match. Here's Patton. Takes a look up. Daly diving, but ball ending up in the right place. And Hansen just couldn't connect with it. Chelsea shirts on either side. I don't know if it's intentional, but really good play from Rachel Daly, just to send it in the right direction. And Hansen in the right place. Bjorn to send it out for a corner, headed down by Daly. And out for a Chelsea goal kick. Good delivery into a threatening position and connected to the head of Rachel Daly, but unable to guide it towards the goal and challenge Hannah Hampton. James. Aston Villa fans happy with a lot of what they're seeing. A new era starting today. To build on the good work done before the arrival of Aloyo. It was Sean Gota who took up interim charge. Started to turn things around for Aston Villa. Thought it would be Aston Villa who were trying to crack the Chelsea code. Sonia Bonpastor is going to go back to the drawing board to find a way through Aston Villa. Frustration on the face of the Chelsea head coach. So really demands perfection from her squad. First time on the sidelines, and what a place to come to. First game. It's Villa Park. Talia Arroyo. Stadium with so much history. Lucy Parker to keep her wits about her there with Kat McCarleo. Advantage played. Mailing to the far side. Cutting inside. Hansen looking for an opportunity. And Daly has the ball at her feet, but she was too aware of it as it just pinged off her shins. Swiftly stopped. Eva Jones down on her haunches will now get back up onto her feet. Patton, an Arsenal player, Ireland international, changing her allegiances. Fourth season now at Aston Villa after being here on loan before signing permanently. You could see Sonia Bonpastor waving her arms to sort of an over-the-top motion. And, opened the door for Aggie Beever-Jones earlier on in the game. I wonder if Chelsea may look to go a little more direct. Resilience in the first half. Remains goalless here. Just over 4 minutes of regular time left to play. Opportunity for Chelsea. James, nice delivery, swiped at, and no one there to force it home. Aggie Beever-Jones was flying in. Take a look back to see if she was able to make any connection at all with the ball. It didn't look like it. Bjorn, Chelsea turning the screw. Time. Brighton. Aston Villa dropping into that rigid defensive line. Jones has found a way through though. Not for long. Offside once again. She's trying to get a leg in there, Aggie Beever-Jones, to force it over the line. A really nice delivery from Lauren James. Straight across the face of goal, just needed someone there to force it home. Nobbs. Merlin can't get on the right side of Ashley Lawrence. Villa now with a high press. Lawrence wanting something from the referee there. Instead it's a Chelsea throw. And it's one of 5 changes made. Space out wide for Neve Charles. Takes a look up. Falls to the feet of Brighton! And she fires wide. Offside in the build-up once again, Chelsea. Just making those runs too early. This is a better angle. And yet once again, just a fraction ahead. And the ball going wide regardless. And one of the few times, particularly towards the end of this first half, that Chelsea have been able to find space, carve out runs in the Aston Villa back line. Whipped away from the feet of Rachel Daly. James. Turns her run. Slowing things down now. Escape her from international teammates, Rachel Daly. Nice dink ball over the top, but that would be well and truly offside. They continuing as they wait for the flag to go up. just 1 minute of additional time at the end of this first half, which has lacked attacking quality from both sides. But obviously on the Aston Villa side, plenty of strong defensive work. James. Wide once again. And Lisa Bent indicates the end of the first half. And it is Aston Villa who gets us underway in the second half here at Villa Park, all level. As we went into half-time, just one shot on target, and that going the way of the home side, who have never scored in a home match against Chelsea. Information off the change, Scory Wrighton. Leaves the pitch in place of Jana Litton-Kannelid. Angelo. Chelsea taking 34 out of a possible 36 points in the league so far this season. Just one draw, unbeaten in the league. Aston Villa have come closest to scoring. Chelsea have had their chances though, just missing that final product. Hoping that the addition of Litton-Kannelid will help change that. She battles to get back onto the ball. Battle for the ball there, and it is Aston Villa and Gabby Nunes who win the free kick. Bjorn saying no way through. It's Gabby Nunes who tried to capitalise off that Hannah Hampton error. Parker. See Parker playing a huge part in keeping the scoreline level and goalless. Grant was asking for the ball, and Grant's on it now. So that drives forward. Daly in the area and across high and out wide. Given plenty of space to run into though, Chastity Grant. Some signing from Ajax. Quite know what Hannah Hampton saw there. It's another error, less costly one this time, but just sending the ball into space, and well, no possibility of anyone running onto that. Wings. It's out by Lawrence. Eva Jones running the wrong way. Forced backwards, as is Cuthbert. Who didn't have the most confident first half. A few scuff clearances, and that's fallen nicely for Bying. Looks for space. Oh, that's fallen nicely. Hansen back on the ball. Jones could have done better there. Hansen keeps going. Nunes chasing. She's grown into this game, Kirsty Hansen, quiet through the early stages, but particularly towards the end of that first half. Plenty of opportunity for her to exploit space left by Ashley Lawrence. Jordan Nobbs receiving instruction from her new boss. And a more than solid start so far for Aston Villa's new arrival. No new signings in terms of players coming in during the window. Able to find the replacement for Robert DePaul. Shots of Kira Walsh warming up at half-time. Other attacking threats in terms of Ira Ramirez and Micah Hamano. Warming up, or Walsh up on the bench. So continuing to try and force a way through. And that would be a goal kick. In the FA Cup against Bristol Rovers. No WSL goals so far this season. Controlled once again by Lucy Parker, guiding it back to her keeper. It's back into Chelsea possession though. Turn from Macario. Cannelid and Mullets. Support. It's there in the form of Parker. This season we've seen Chelsea so relentless in terms of attack. Attacking-minded players as well, they can bring off the bench. So much depth in their forward positions. But not showing the same ability so far today. Grant trying to find a way round Charles. Just about gets there, but can't force the ball any further than Millie Bright, and now Lauren James deep. Assist the defensive efforts. Villa continue. Here's Rachel Daly. Trying to find space. Get away from Jordan Nobbs. Hansen. Round Ashley Lawrence once again. Jeers. Well, Rachel Daly has to go down to the ground, but it was Millie Bright who just swiped at the ball, couldn't get any connection with it as she pirouetted trying to get the ball away. Thankfully for the Chelsea back line, Hannah Hampton there, and well, it was all cream shirts. There's Rachel Daly. Receives treatment, 3 goals in her last 3 games, 5 in the league this season. An incredible first season at Aston Villa. After returning from the NWSL, 22 goals in 22 appearances. There's 9 goals in all competitions this season. There's replacements and reinforcements come once again for Chelsea. Vika Kaptein replaced by Sjoeke Nusken. Smattering of applause around Villa Park. It's one of the few games in all competitions that Sjoeke Nusken hasn't started this season. As Aggie Beaver-Jones makes way as well, without a goal today. Myra Ramirez, there's questions over her fitness coming into this game. Colombian fit enough to start today, or come on today, starting on the bench, looking to add to her tally for the season. And early touch of the ball and trying to find a way through, but well watched by the Aston Villa back line, who guarded the ball incredibly well there, under the pressure of Myra Ramirez. An excellent bit of business this time last year for Chelsea, looking to be threaded through once again there, but slightly too much on the ball from Catalina Macalio. Today was in an offside position. Right. Nusken. Mario asking for it. Just to find Ramirez. And it's excellent from Lucy Parker once again. And with support from Sarah Mayling, able to guide that away from the very strong Myra Ramirez. So regularly, Chelsea forward coming out on top of those one-on-one duels. Grant. Chelsea starting to up the intensity. Nailing. Knobs. Some will get there. Continue to run and try and win the ball back. James. Oh, great vision, Ramirez. But once again, it's Lucy Parker who turns to her and says, "Get up." And Maya Ramirez has only been on the pitch a matter of minutes. And a great battle developing between her and Lucy Parker. Here's Macario. Support arriving. Goes for goal herself, and straight into the hands of Sabrina D'Angelo. Now Chelsea have been waiting a long time for a shot on target. And it's excellent defending. Lucy Parker really on top form today. Struggled so much with injury problems, coming at really awkward times for her as well. It's really Biegman though. Oh, it's full of praise for the defender. Clear, pull on the shirt there, and Jill Byings. First card of the game. An opportunity from a set piece, a free kick in a dangerous area. Macario and James. It will be Macario to take. And a Patton with the job of marking Myra Ramirez. And once again, Macario goes for goal herself. Great save from D'Angelo. Has sight on the ball all the way through. Quickly drops down to one side, smothers the ball. Solid goalkeeping. And it remains 0-0. Less than half an hour left to play. Chelsea have good form in finding goals late on in games. Intense physicality to continue pushing right to the end, and the ability to bring options off the bench who pose an attacking threat. Hamano, who is coming on. Catch the board going up. Here's Macario. And free kick effort on goal. Her last of the game. Hamano really stepping up this season. He's only 20 years old, the Japan international. 2 goals in the Champions League, scored in the League Cup against Durham, quarter-final against Spurs, are only in the league. Right. Running out of options to move the ball forward. Chelsea. Something can you say, particularly often. And that's gone out of play off Kirsty Hansen. Substitution now for Aston Villa. Mary Taylor coming onto the pitch. Nunez, the player replaced. And the Chelsea player, Mary Taylor. Starts in her career. Chelsea 2016. Chelsea, of course, runners-up in the WSL that season. Still well in control at the top of the table. Passing stand, dropping points, something they've done once so far this season. Taylor forced off the ball by Hermano. Fights to pick it up again. Ramirez is fighting to get back on side. Newton Callowwood. In a good position to try and guide it towards her, but Ramirez in an offside position. This is the part of the game where Aston Villa needs to be very wary of the threats that Chelsea pose, and Ramirez is trying to make the case that that's gone the wrong way, the decision of the referee. It's Parker who's holding her head. We'll take a look back at the incident. Just landing, it seems, on the head of Lucy Parker. Oh, that's a painful one. Sitting up though. So key to Aston Villa keeping the scoreline 0-0. It's all smiles from the new manager as she passes on her instructions. Former Barcelona player, left Real Sociedad at the end of the season. As Lucy Parker will now wait to be invited back onto the pitch. Chelsea with two shots on target, both coming from Macario, who is, of course, now sat on the bench. Angelo into her area to take this free kick for Aston Villa. Daly picked up back again by Nobbs. Swarmed though by the cream shirts of Chelsea, and well, the tactic now just seems to be get the ball to Ramirez. Lawrence Right. Mailing. Grant against Bright, comes away with the ball. Nuscombe, such a versatile player, both for Chelsea and of course Germany. Going to the Euros this summer as one of the favourites. Controlled by Jordan Nobbs to run that ball into a dangerous area. Mailing. Minutes left to play. 0-0. The league leaders facing the prospect of dropping points for just the second time this season. Unbeaten under Sonia Bonpastor. And well in control at the top of the table. Kick given. Boos from the Aston Villa supporters. And, Lisa Benn has made her decision. Well, you can see why they're frustrated. It's clearly come off the boot of Ashley Lawrence. And Aston Villa denied a corner and a set-piece opportunity to try and find the lead here. Chelsea stopped from taking that free kick quickly. Right. Mano under pressure. Well, Lucy Parker has to be in the running for player of the match. An excellent job, the centre half. Vital clearance, and well, will that kick-start a counter-attack for Aston Villa? Chelsea tracking back, and off the bar! No one there to see it back in. A huge opportunity for Aston Villa. A shake of the head from Kirsty Hansen. And Aston Villa denied their first home goal against Chelsea by the woodwork. An excellent counter-attack, and off the bar. She takes a quick look, pinging off the underside. And it's Niamh Charles who was there. It just grazes the fingertips of Hannah Hampton. A huge opportunity for Aston Villa. Corner now, in swinger. Headed back out, will be picked up by Mullets. Looping and high. Playing. Parker. Muskin. A deep breath of relief from Hannah Hampton. And a huge opportunity for Aston Villa. And denied by the bar. Oh, what a story that would be. Ramirez. Parker trying to get back up to her feet. Muskin. Hamano. Muskin takes a look up, and too much on it. on the other occasion where Chelsea dropped points this season, it was Leicester who took the lead, and it was almost Aston Villa. Hannah Hampton does get her hands to it to deny her former club. Off the bar though. That will give Aston Villa some confidence. Started from a counter-attack, looking to drive forward once again here. Grant getting Cannerid with a pace, trying to fly in, and it's Cuthbert who comes away with it, and now Aston Villa are the team who are having to track back. Once again it's Parker who has to keep her eyes on Ramirez, and that's out wide, and you can see the celebration from Lucy Parker in the back line. That's the hunger that you want to see your centre-backs have. Eyes on the ball. Sends it out for a corner. But once again, superb defending. A performance like this, well, she'll be hoping to some attention from the England manager ahead of the Euros. Is James. Nobbs refusing to allow her any space. Charles has found a way through, and it's off the side of the net anyway, but I think the flag was up on the far side regardless. Adriana Leon making her way on in place of Chastity Grant. Had a bad game today. And well, the attention will be on the movement on the Chelsea bench and the arrival of Kira Walsh. Who will make her 119th WSL appearance and her first for Chelsea. Their new number 30. The noise when she came off the bus, deafening. And everyone trying to get the best photo glance. Look at the new arrival. As Kieran Walsh out to make her Chelsea debut. Two-time Champions League winner with Barcelona. And adding to Chelsea's Arsenal as they look to battle for a first Champions League title. Lauren James. Sonia Van Pastor said the club had been working on a deal for Kira Walsh for a little while. Still, for many, one of the big surprises of the window. They'd already spent big money on Naomi Girma, who doesn't make the matchday squad today, owing to a minor calf knock. And then announced the day after the deadline, with all the paperwork done in time for Walsh to make her debut today. Aston Villa are going to have to work hard here. Lytton Cannerid takes a look to one side. There's not many others up in support. Parker. Lawrence. And regulation collection for Sabrina D'Angelo, who plucks the ball out of the air. And as we approach the final 10 minutes of this game, Chelsea still can't find a way through. face of Sonia Bonpastor. Aston Villa. Hansen forced off the ball by Bjorn. And well, there will be a stoppage of play here. And a new shirt required for Kirsty Hansen, who has head-butted the back of Natalie Bjorn. And well, a significant amount of blood coming out of the nose of the Aston Villa winger, desperate to get onto the ball. Well, from that angle it looks more like she's hit her arm. New shirt required. Hampton, right. Ramirez. Mano down, play continues. Opportunity for Daly. Hampton gets there first. Lawrence. Just unable to keep the ball in play. And Natalia Arroyo. And does she start to believe now? She said her team, they could be the big surprise of the weekend. I think even taking points from Chelsea in their form would constitute a big surprise here at Villa Park. But Ramirez is now free, and Lucy Parker's having to work really hard to get back. Amano's there, and it's an own goal. Heartbreak for Aston Villa. Sarah Malin having to work really hard to get back, and just guiding the ball into the back of her own net. Heartbreak. The Aston Villa backline had done such a good job. And error forced right at the end of this game. Ramirez with space. And it's the touch from Mailing that just sends it out of reach of Sabrina D'Angelo. And as happens on so many occasions with Chelsea, despite being under pressure, they find a way. Forcing the error from the Aston Villa backline. And it's Chelsea who lead for the first time. Oh, an opportunity for Aston Villa to level things out here. Time running out. We haven't had a huge amount of stoppages, particularly in this second half. It was just 1 minute of additional time added on at the end of the first. So Aston Villa, they need to find something. They need to find something quickly. I still have to say, if they can keep it at 1-0, there would be plenty positives for the new boss to take, despite the disappointment of almost 80 minutes. Keeping Chelsea quiet. Forward from Walsh. Hermano. Villa backline starting to tire. Chelsea fans chanting her name. something we saw on plenty of occasions last season with Emma Hayes' Chelsea at the time. It was an ability just to grind out wins when needed. It feels like they're not going to come. And while it won't go down, of course, as a Chelsea goal, a Villa own goal, it certainly forced the error, catching the back line out high, drawing the play, and then the ball from Ramirez, trying to find Humano. Parker under fair amount of pressure as Written Canalud move forward. Mano. You can see Walsh already communicating. And instructing the midfield. Strings play together. You see her do it for England. You see her do it Barcelona, and of course Manchester City prior to that. The corner, this time for Aston Villa. Bjorn, the last touch on the ball. It's a set piece and an opportunity in the closing stages of this game for Aston Villa to level things out. Jordan Nobbs stood over this corner, for position. In swinger, it's nicely placed, punched away, and will fall back into Aston Villa possession through Mullets. Here's Mailing, and no one in Aston Villa colours can connect with it before it meets the last line of Chelsea defence. D'Angelo. Really trying to push forward. Time more than running out. Such a challenging time for a team to concede. Going for so long. Looking so solid in defence. Back-to-back defeats for Aston Villa. See Kieran Walsh's trademark ability just to slot in, link play between the defence and midfield. Canalud fighting to get back to her feet. Charles and Mailing this time conceding the corner. Late changes for Aston Villa. It's Ebony Salmon. And Katie Robinson, who are coming on. And after this corner, though, well, changes made just before the corner. Salmon replacing Jordan Nobbs. And Katie Robinson coming on as Kirsty Hansen comes off. Romano with the delivery. Bright heading it down, pings up. Okay, Walsh just with that air of calmness that she brings. So 6 additional minutes at the end of this second half, and 6 minutes for Aston Villa to try and weather the Chelsea storm, as well as find something themselves. Romano, steely gaze, stood over this free kick. Headed down by Ramirez. There's not enough purchase on it. And that will go the way of Aston Villa. Ramirez against Parker, and just a really quick toe from Lucy Parker to send that away from Mario Ramirez. It's an unenviable job being the player who has to mark and match Mario Ramirez. It's a job that Lucy Parker is doing very well. It will be a corner to Chelsea. Bjorn and Bright, maybe the side of Ramirez. Plenty of height. Swiped at by Cuthbert though. Far too much power on it. Walsh. The return ball as well, but it's Cuthbert who goes forward, finds Ramirez, who once again finds her way free, and really good defensive work from Bayern's halfway through the 6 additional minutes, and Chelsea looking like their unbeaten run will continue. Goal kick for Aston Villa. Daly. Games unbeaten for Chelsea, but it's Aston Villa who are trying to find the late equaliser. This would make it 21. Aston Villa fans in good voice. Back games here at Villa Park, and it will be back-to-back defeats unless they can find something in the dying minutes here. Not to enter the last 60 seconds. Touch on by Robinson. 5 of the 6 additional minutes played. Angle of bodies, but it goes the way of Aston Villa and Miri Taylor. And they need to find something special here. D'Angelo is up. A similar situation to what happened last time these two met in the reverse fixture. An opportunity at the death. They're unable to level against Chelsea away from home. They have never scored at home against Chelsea. Parker shoulder to shoulder with Ramirez. Roles reversed. Frustration from not just the Villa fans but the players as well. A shake of the head for Rachel Daly as she's shown a yellow card by referee Lisa Benn. And boos continuing to echo around Villa Park. Take a look back at it, and well, that's the second time today that Aston Villa have been denied a corner because of the positioning potentially of the referee. Twice it's come off a Chelsea boot, and twice it's been given as a Chelsea goal kick. Shake of the head for Rachel Daly. This is really killing any late momentum that Aston Villa would want to try and find. We're already 7.5 almost minutes into the additional time, and that is the final whistle. Heartbreak.